Morning all. Hope you guys are able to hear me and able to see the screen which I'm sharing, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So yesterday we just discussed about the things what you guys are going to learn in entire course and what is the course duration, timings and the clarification on your doubts. So today we just discuss about a small topic and from Monday onwards we are going to start actual classes. Today we just discuss about the software development lifecycle, what it means and what type of models we have in the market and which model is using currently in the market. Okay. So these topics we are going to discuss in the today class. Did anyone knows what is meant by software? No one? Feel free to answer, guys. No worries, even if you tell any wrong. Okay, just try to give an answers. Okay.
Software is
Yeah.
a set of programs, I think.
Yes. Here, software is nothing but a set of programs, and a program is nothing but a set of instructions. Okay. So here, software is nothing but collection of programs. Program is nothing but collection of instructions. We are instructing to the system through the program to run our software. Okay, that is the main agenda. Software equal to collection of programs, program equal to collection of instructions. But here, if you want to develop any software, we should follow some procedure. We should follow some procedure. So for example, if you want to cook any dish, you should follow some procedure. Like we have different types of biryanis, right? So we are following different methodologies and different process for the different biryanis, like dum biryani, chicken biryani, fry fish biryani, like that. We have different procedure for the different biryanis. In similar way, to develop a software, we have a different methods and methodology. Before going to see the what are the types of methodologies we have, just we need to see the SDLC first. Okay, so here SDLC is nothing but software development life cycle. Okay, SDLC is nothing but software development life cycle. In this software development life cycle, we have some phases as we are human, right? So we have some life cycle. Adi Manavas to human, we have some flow, right? As you see in the ancient days, as you read in our histories. In similar way, SDLC we have one life cycle. So let's see one by one phase. First one is all about the requirement analysis or else requirement gathering. Requirement gathering is a phase one. Okay, and next phase is feasibility study. Feasibility study is the phase two. And next one, first we will collect the requirements and then we can do the feasibility study, and then we can do what we can do later. We can do design. This is the third step. And next one is coding or development, both are same, or programming. And next one, our phase will come up to the picture, testing, QA. Okay, and next what we will do after testing will done, what we will do, we will do deployment. We will do deployment. This is phase number 6. And last phase is maintenance. Maintenance is phase number 7. Total how many phases we have? How many phases we have?
7.
7 phases we have. So first one is requirement gathering, second one is feasibility study, and third one is design, fourth one is coding or development, and fifth one is testing, which comes under the quality assurance QA, and next one is deployment, and third one is last one is maintenance. Okay, so these phases are very important. These phases are very important. As like that, even if you're following whatever method it is, The phases will be same, the way of methods will be different. As like in the biryani, in chicken biryani, we have chicken, rice, and some flavors, right? So the
Yeah.
ingredients are same, right? But the way of cooking will be different for the different variants of biryani. In similar way, to develop a software, we are using the same phases, but
Hmm.
we are using different methodologies. We have waterfall model, we have agile model, we have spiral model, we have prototype model, we have different types of models are there in the market. Okay, so let's see who will be involved in which phase. Okay, let's see who will be involved in which phase. So requirement gathering, business analyst, we are calling it as a BA, and product owner. These are the two guys who is going to be involved with gathering the requirements from the customer, and next one, who will do feasibility study. What is mean by feasibility study? I hope you guys are clear with requirement gatherings. Are you guys clear with phase
Yes.
one?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
It's all about gathering the requirements. For example, the customer will tell that I need what we can say, I need login page, logout page, order product page, like that. The customer has given some requirements. We should collect that requirement. That document is called as a CRS. CRS, Customer Requirement Specification. Customer Requirement Specification document, that is called it as a CRS. Once we are ready with the CRS, we should do the feasibility study. Is nothing but now we have a CRS document in our hand. We should study that document and we should check the feasibility. Is nothing but are we able to do this project or not? Do we have enough resource to do this project or not? Do we have enough budget to do this project, which we spoke with customer? Okay, so they are going to check the feasibility. Who will be involved in this? HR, software architect, business analyst, and yeah, next one, financial team, finance team. These are the four people are going to be involved in the feasibility study, because the software architect will tell what type of technology will suit for particular project or software. Okay, business analyst will see all the discussion between the HR, architect, and finance. Business analyst will not be involved into anything. If these persons ask anything to the business analyst that what are the requirements, the business analyst is going to be explain the requirements of the customer. That's it. Because that is the role of the business analyst. Here HR will do if there is any resource required for the project. For example, you may see that in the LinkedIn or Naukri, you may got some news that like what we can see, we are hiring for the immediate joiners. Why? Because the project is there in that company hand. They immediately need a resource. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's the reason they are looking for the immediate joiners. HR will tell, HR will look about the resource which is required for the project. Finance, we have 3 crores budget. Okay, within 3 crores, are we able to complete this one or not, or else do we need to ask more to the customer? Okay, finance team will talk about the budget regarding the project. For example, they have confirmed the project for 10 crores. That project will be there for 1 year. Okay, let's see. In that we should need one team for that project. One team consists 5 members. Okay, lead is having the salary of 20 lakhs, and employees will having the 10 lakhs, 15 lakhs, like the 2 crores is completed for the salaries of the team only. Okay, we should analysis all the things and should discuss among the feasibility study meeting. Okay, now everything is ready. Who will start the designing? There is a separate design team will be there. Okay, the team will design the prototype. Can anyone tell what it mean by prototype?
What the software will look like.
Yeah, how it will looks like once the project is completed. Okay, mock-up, it is called it as a mock-up. For example, if you want to go for any apartment to buy a flat which is in construction, What they will show first? They will show one brochure how your apartment look like once the construction is completed. Is it or not?
Yeah.
That is called it as a prototype. Now the requirement gathering is completed, feasibility study is completed, design is completed. So everything is ready, right? So once feasibility studies, we are okay with what technology we are using and what resource we have and everything is ready. Then the coding is started, developing project. Who will do? Developers. Who will do? Developers. And next one, QA. This is our role, right? So testing will do testers. We are calling it as a QA as well, quality assurance. And next one, once development is done, then testing is done. So next part is deployment. Deployments will done by the DevOps engineers. Okay, don't confuse about the deployment. So up to here, up to QA part, the software which is developed will be there in our local environment, in our
Yeah.
systems. Okay, once the deployment is done, what will happen is the product will be
Live.
visible to the public, that public can access. We are going to deploy that software which we developed from our local systems to customer
Yes.
server. Customer server, that is called it as a deployment, which is done by the DevOps engineers. Next one is maintenance. If there is any new changes, new CRs will come up to the picture. CRs means code reviews. If any new code changes is coming to the picture, again same process will be continue. Design will be there, coding will be there, testing will be there, deployment will be there. Okay. If any new CR is come, again phase 3 to 6 is going to be continued. Phase 3 to 6 is going to be continued. Clear so far about
Yeah.
the phases which is involved in the SDLC?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I will give one more example. As I promised in the yesterday's class, I will give one construction example, right? So let's take an apartment. So first, what the builder will do? Builder will collect the requirements of that apartment, right? So how many flats is there for the floor, and how many floors is there in the apartment? What is the permissions for in that area? What is the layout? Is it land is approved? And everything they are going to study and they are going to gather the requirements. That is the first phase into the construction example. And second one, feasibility study. Is it fine if we build 10 floors or 15 floors or 20 floors? Is it fine? Is that land is okay? Is there any water underground? They are going to check all the feasibility study. I have 10 crores of budget. Is it possible to complete that apartment within the 10 crores? As the labor charges are increases, wages are increases nowadays. So they are going to check all the feasibility study with their team. Okay, if any construction company is there, they are going to check with their team. So once it is done, they will start designing that apartment. It's nothing but they are going to start designing the plan of that apartment. Okay, so how it looks like, what is the interior look, what is the exterior look. They are going to design a 3D video or else 3D photo. So how it looks like, and what are the dimensions of the bedroom, what are the dimensions of bathroom, what are the dimensions of hall, kitchen, balcony, wash area. They're going to take all that design. Once the design is approved by the builder, then they are going to start developing. Is nothing but start constructing the apartment as per the plan. Once the construction is completed, once the fourth phase is completed, fifth one is testing. Testing means once the apartment is constructed, the government team will come and check whether that apartment is constructed as per the government norms or not. That is called it as a testing in the construction example. Once the testing is done, deployment means the respective people who bought their flats in that apartment will come and occupy that. That is called deployment. And next one is maintenance. Maintenance means once they occupied their flats, they have to do they have some maintenance charges like for water bill, power bill, and lift charges. And we have different maintenance charges will be there for the watchman, security, and all those things, right? That is comes under the maintenance. Hope you guys clear.
Yes.
Any more doubts? Who joined late to the class? Sandhya, Meghana, Rakesh, Shweta, Nihal.
No. Good.
Very, very important. phases in the software development lifecycle. Can anyone tell now what is meant by SDLC? Can anyone frame your own definitions as per my explanation?
So SDLC is basically the complete process uh, which requires it's a complete process from beginning, like from the basic requirements of developing a software till its deployment and then the maintenance part. Like,
Okay. So one thing I can promise you guys, if you listen the classes carefully, then you can frame your definitions very clearly. Okay. So framing your own definitions is better than reading the definitions from book. Okay. For example, just now I said that software development lifecycle. Based on the class, what you listen, if you frame your own sentence, how you can answer is software development lifecycle is a process of developing a software and delivering it to the customer. That's it.
yeah.
Which includes requirement gathering, feasibility study, design, coding, testing, deployment, and maintenance. This is the definition for the thing what I explained so far. But if you read in the books, the terminology will be different. The content and the concept what in the textbook is also same. But the framework which is defined in the textbook is different, and sometimes you may not remember it in your mind. But if you frame your own definitions, not only for this, whatever course you guys are learning, wherever you guys are preparing, whether you guys are preparing for any interviews also, this is the main important point. Write key points in the book. Okay, the people who are interested to continue the classes, please try to make a one notebook or else one notepad in your laptop and try to write the definitions which I, for example, today I explained SDLC. Make a note of SDLC and write your own definition. If tomorrow I explain few more things, what is meant by QA, QC, QE, and what is meant by error, bug, failure, I just going to explain these for concepts in the further classes. Very, very important for the manual testing interviews. Just note it in the notepad and write an answers for it. Okay, if you are not able to understand, if you are getting fear, so you can reach out me personally also. I will help out you. If you want to speak in your native languages also, you can speak out. And the few people may are not comfortable with English, the few people are comfortable with Telugu. So as generic, I am going with the flow of English in the course. In classes I am going to explain in English only. If you are not comfortable with English, just reach out me personally. I will explain you again in Telugu. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Any more doubts so far?
No, sir.
Okay, good. So let's see few types, what types of models we have, and we'll close the session for the day. From Monday onwards, we are going to start actual classes. As you are aware about software development lifecycle now. So let's see what type of models we have. We have two types of models. One is sequential and one is iterative model. There again, we are having the set of models. We'll see what type of models we have and what model we are using currently. And we'll close the session for the day. Okay. So let me go through that material once. You guys will receive material once you are confirmed with your slots, and I will share that manual testing materials in the group which is created by your institute. Okay, 1 minute. So here the same definition will be there. Here you can see software development. Again, I am going to explain this class. Okay, don't worry, this class is going to be explained again on the Tuesday. Okay, class 2, class 1 is on Monday and class 2 is on Tuesday. So here you can see that it is a procedure to develop a software. What is meant by SDLC? It is a procedure to develop a software, and it is a process of creating systems or software by using models and methodologies that people use to develop these systems. Okay, so actually SDLC is a process to develop a software, but
Mhm.
in that process we are using some methodologies or models. As like I said, the different process in the biryani, to cook dum biryani, and we have chicken biryani, we have fry fish biryani, right? The ingredients are same, the process is same. We are cooking chicken and marinating, and everything will be same. But The way we are doing will be different. That's what here that models and methodologies are came up to the picture. If you see here, there are two types, two models, two methodologies we have. One is sequential method and one is iterative method. One is sequential method and one is iterative method. Sequential method is nothing but waterfall model, V model. Iterative model is nothing but spiral model, agile model, prototype model. Getting my point?
Yeah.
Sequential model is nothing but waterfall model, V model, and iterative model is nothing but spiral model, agile model, and prototype model. Okay, we'll see one by one in the classes from Monday. In one class, we can see waterfall model and V model. In one class, we can see spiral and agile model. Prototype is nothing much important. It's not required. In current market, agile methodology is using by the 90% of people out of 100. Okay, that how that agile methodology is taking place in the current industry. Okay, so why the people are using agile methodology? We'll give a small insight difference between the sequential and iterative. In sequential method, you have a 200 square yards land in the metro city, like it might be Hyderabad or Bangalore or Chennai, wherever it is. You have a 200 square yards land. So you have had conversation with the engineer to make a plan to build a your own house in that land. So initially your idea is different to construct a duplex house. Okay, you had a plan and you confirmed that plan regarding the duplex house in the 200 square yards land. Okay, the construction is started, 30 to 40% work is completed. So after that, you thought that duplex house is not much needed and the maintenance is very high, and you changed your plan from duplex house to G plus 1, which you can make give one floor to the one floor for rent. Okay, so example I'm telling. Initially, you have a plan of duplex house, and later, because of thinking that the maintenance is high, we can't maintain that, and you change your idea from duplex house to the G plus 1 that you can offer one floor for rent. Okay, so as 30 to 40% work of duplex construction is completed, right? So if
Mm-hmm.
you want to change it to the G plus 1 now, so what you should do? What that engineer should do?
Redesign. Like first, you should check if it's possible to redesign it.
Whether it is possible or not, your idea is changed now. You should need G plus 1 only. You don't want duplex. Then what that person engineer will do? If it is not possible, they should collapse that 30 to 40% of work. That material will lost and everything will lost. They should start work from scratch again as per your new plan. Is it or not?
Yes.
Yes.
That is sequential model. Okay, once the requirement are fixed, we are not able to change. If still you want to change, you should start from scratch again. That is called it as a sequential model. That is one of the drawback. Once the
Yeah.
requirements are fixed, then only you can go forward. If you want to change requirements in the middle of the process, you should start from scratch again. That is called sequential model. Iterative model. Same example you can take. Same example you can take. For example, same initially you started with the duplex. You have a plan of duplex house. For every 15 days, you are going to arrange a meeting with that builder or construction company, whatever it is. For every 15 days, you guys are going to contact him, and there is a meeting about the process of that project. That client is interacting with the construction company frequently for every 15 days or else every 1 month. So
Mm.
after 1 month, if you or 2 months you changed your requirement, what they will do in by next meet they are going to change your requirements as per your new plan. Getting my point? So
Yeah.
here same process. Initially you have an idea of duplex house, but coming to the iterative models, we have frequent meetings with the clients. Frequent meeting with the clients. As you said that every 15 days you have a meeting with the construction company head regarding your process of your construction. In
Yeah.
first meet, you didn't change any idea that you go with the duplex house. In second meet, you got a idea to change it. So only 15 days or 1 month work is completed. So it nothing much, 5 days, and there will be basement is completed for the construction. Basement is completed for that construction. As because you are interacting frequently with the client or construction company. So when you are interacting frequently, if you need any changes, they can change it immediately. Then nothing will lost as per the maintenance and material and everything. Okay, that is called iteration. They can easily switch from that duplex plan to G+1 plan. As you are interacting frequently, then you get an idea that you can change when you meet in the first time or second time of the client interaction. Getting my point?
Yes.
There's a difference between sequential and iteration. For the cost cutting, we are using the agile methodology. Okay, for iterative also we have the disadvantages. We will discuss in detail in the classes. Okay.
Yeah.
So far, what you guys listen today, the difference between the sequential and iterative model, and what types of SDLC models we have, and what is meant by SDLC. So here you can see what is SDLC, types of SDLC. Next one, difference between sequential
And
and iterative models. Okay.
yeah.
So these are the topics what we seen in the today class. And guys, you can make a one notepad and you can write that. You can take day one and what explained in that particular day. Okay, you can write like that, then you will get a clear idea. Here, I'm itself writing the notes like this, right? So here you can see batch 14 notes, batch 15 notes, and batch 16 notes. Okay, so how many classes here? You can say total 40 classes will be there. Seems not sure. So everything I have written here, everything I have written what explained to that particular batch on the particular day. It will help me to recall the concepts in the further classes. Okay. So please maintain a notes like this. If you want to maintain hard book like hard copy, then you can maintain book, or else you can maintain soft like a software like notepad, then you can maintain like this as well. Okay. So it will helpful to you to recall the concepts what I explained in the classes. Hope you guys are clear. I'm expecting all you guys are going to be joined from Monday. If you have any concerns regarding the course, any issues, you can speak out now. Open for discussion now for 5 more minutes. As demo sessions and initial classes of manual testing will be there for 30 to 45 minutes. Once we started with the main topics in the manual testing and the automation, the class will be there for the 1 hour. Okay, but initial classes you guys has to be habituated to my teaching, right? So for that purpose I am planned only 30 to 45 minutes of sessions initial classes. Once you guys are getting habituated and attending the regularly for 3 to 4 classes, then I'm going to increase the duration of the classes to 60 minutes or 70 minutes. Okay,
Yes.
you can ask your doubts now, guys. No more doubts. You should have doubts, guys. No doubts. Sweta, how about the classes? Are you getting, are you understanding what I'm explaining?
Yeah, I am
Okay.
okay now.
What about you, Nihal?
Yeah. I'm fine. Yes. No doubts as of now.
What about other Sandhya, Meghana, Rakesh? Are you getting the things what I'm explaining? Are you able to catch the things what I'm conveying in the class?
Yes,
Yes,
Raj.
Raj.
Okay, sure. If you have any doubts, you can reach out me and feel free to ask your doubts. Okay, so if you have any doubts, you can
Just
reach
one
out
thing,
your, yeah.
like in case we need to reach out to you, like how should we reach out?
So as of now, you guys are not able to reach out me directly. Okay, just
Okay,
until unless you joined in the course. Okay, if you want to contact with me, you can ask your institute people. They will make a call to me and they will make some conference with me. So we'll discuss if you have any doubts. But once you join into the course, you will get my number in the WhatsApp group, which is created by your institute. Through that number, you can directly contact me.
sure, sure. Thank you.
Uh, cool, guys.
At any
Then if you
time
don't
or
have, yeah, Sweta, go ahead.
at any time or a specific time we can reach out to you.
When once you join into the course, right?
Yeah, yes.
So you can reach out me at any point of time through WhatsApp. But if you want to reach out me through call, you people have to talk contact on weekends, Saturday and Sunday.
At what time?
At any point of time, I will try to answer. But if I haven't answered due to some work, then I will recall back. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Whatever doubts you have, you can reach out me on the weekends if you want to talk with me on call. Okay, but if you want any immediate solutions that you are looking for immediate response, then you can ping me in the WhatsApp. I will give a quick response in the WhatsApp that I'm available. But phone calls, I may not available on the weekdays that I'm in office, right? So
Okay.
clear. Sandhya, you are trying to ask something. I think you are in mute. Unmute. Let me know if you have any doubts.
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. Nihal, you?
No, no, I'm
May I
also
close?
good.
Okay, cool. So I'm closing the session for the day. We'll meet you all again from Monday. So hope everyone will be there on the Monday. So all the best. Thank you all for joining. Have a nice day.